All right, there we go. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back. Sorry that it's in my time 9:27, an hour later. Work is a thing, unfortunately, and I was hungry when I got home. So I got home at like 8:20, like 5ish. So if I wasn't hungry, I just rush up and start stream. At normal time would be fine, but I had to go eat something, do all my gotcha daily stuff, so that's like 2 games. So, but anyway, well, two my non-mobile games pretty much. But anyway, we are back today. Would you believe me if I said I almost forgot what the hell we did last in this game? But as you can see on the stream title, I didn't forget. It was very foggy and rolling. So load here. Can I just press start or like what happens if I do this? Ah, okay. I was just making sure because nowadays some games I forgot how old that this game's old, so like definitely does not have the usual thing where. I'm sorry, I got so confused because I'm like, wait, this is our freaking stream starting screen music. So I was like, hold on. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we have to go to like 3 areas and check the roads before we do our main quest. For here, I guess it's part of our main quest. So I think we have to go to how about I just not say where? What how about I not say? I think let's just go read where we have to go. Right over here. Let's see, South Belize Highway, West Milk Main Road, North Malga Trail. So north, southwest, except east. North. Okay, so north here. Not there though. Oh yeah. Yeah, these days ain't getting any easier yet. Like it theoretically should be easier now, but I don't know why. Well, I know why work has been a bit annoying, but I'm getting there. I'm not fighting these things. But I can explain why it'd just be too boring. Like, what's he talking about this stuff after work? It's like, technically I shouldn't want to talk about work after work, Unless someone asks, I guess, so, How does it say? Livia, you should be able to shoot someone from there.
Enjoy the show.
Really? That much XP? Seriously? That's not that bad for how, I mean... That really isn't that bad. They're not annoying to fight either. I mean, I could speed it up a little bit, but... Damn. Yeah, I was trying my hardest yesterday to stream, well, yeah, to get home earlier to stream, and it didn't happen. Why didn't it? I'm trying to think why didn't it happen. Oh, look at me talking about work when I said I wouldn't talk about work.
Oh, are we done already?
Let me shut up. Just know it should have happened yesterday, and why? Oh, okay, I remember why it can happen. Yeah, that's why. So basically, okay, you know what? I'll just talk about this because it's not that I shouldn't talk about work, but I enjoy talking about work because people are forced to listen unless you just mute the stream whenever I talk about work, I guess. So like, just imagine that you're in like a room, basically isolated, and you have like, the only thing you have is like a little door that you can pass through things, right? And imagine that you need papers, in said room to check something, but there's no printer in said room and it's outside. And then imagine that everyone has to print those papers out. You have to do something manually instead of automatic, how it usually is. And imagine that the person outside just can't keep track with that, and they forget sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, it's just as empty as you suspected it would be. But yes, the pain of construction in a hospital pharmacy. Okay, we're supposed to go... No, that's the mine. Wait, they did say North Road, right? Well, it's in Malga Trail. Okay, so I guess we just keep going along this route. I might as well just fight all these things. It's just weird that they're not... It still is out of, in craft points. But anyway, stream-wise, longer stream should be... I don't know if I'll even stream tomorrow. I do have work tomorrow as well, but we might stream tomorrow. It'll be late, maybe, or I might not. But Wednesday, Wednesday, Friday will be long streams. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, yeah. Should be long streams. But not that I'm in a rush to beat this game, but we have a lot of ground to cover. Did I search up how many chapters there are compared to the first one, or at least the remake? Yeah, we got a bit more. We're only on chapter like 4, I think, and I think there's 9. 9 chapters. But I think if we think about it, normally a stream and a half, we finish 1 chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and normal length stream, I should say. And then I've said before, after this, I don't know if we'll do Trails in the Sky 3rd, or we'll just go straight to Trails of Cold Steel, which technically is out of order, but in terms of, I guess, don't say that. Don't put that curse on me. But, yeah, because I think if we play it the way, like, we would play it if we were, basing it off of US release dates, I think the second series we would play is Trails of Cold Steel, because the one between Trails in the Sky and Trails of Cold Steel didn't get an English release until later on. Actually, until I think 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. I need to search it up. I'm probably like lying out of my ass. But yeah. And that one I will probably end up buying on my PS5. Only because trophies. I want the trophies from these games. Because if I could have bought this on PS5, I would have bought it on my PS5 instead of PC. Like, yeah, I do get Steam achievements, but, you know, it's not the same. Where I already have all the trophies built up on PlayStation. So. Yeah, this just basically is the year of the Trail series for us. Because that's all I want to kind of... I know I was joking about it the other day, but I'm like, you know, I kind of don't mind, like, I don't mind it too much. Especially since there's an easy difficulty, so I just, like... It's still, like, it's fun to me, like, I think somewhat, but it's, like, it's the perfect balance of I don't need to think, and I kind of need to think, you know? Because especially on days after work, it's like, I don't want to be, like, stressing about anything too much, or, like, even on my days off, like I always say, like, I'm here for a fun time, not a hard time. Like... Yeah, so, you know what's funny about that, ironically? I do have it on Steam. I bought it on Steam when it first dropped. Or Persona 4, at least. And I've wanted to buy it on PS5 just because trophies. Because now, obviously, like, I couldn't play it on my laptop before. But now that I have the PC, it's not a question. But it's like, but I want to play it on PS5 instead, or on console, get trophies. Anyway, hey. Also, I do have a flavor on there. I'm actually drinking probably just straight water today. I'm too tired to add anything to a drink. Anyway, wow, it's all bright again. It seems the fog ends here quite abruptly. So along the Manga Trail, the fog goes all the way to 140 sail out from the city. Not only does the fog extend halfway up the blasted mountain, but there are monsters everywhere. This is bad. Yeah, I don't ever remember it being this bad. Let's hurry and check the other road so we can report to Aina. Alright, well that was one road checked already. So this is where I'm going to stop. I feel like I don't know if they're going to make me go back this way, so I kind of want to just explore it. I can't imagine Persona, like playing Persona 5. I did play Persona 5 twice technically. Did I play it twice and then play Royal? I don't know. Or did I just play Persona 5 once and then Royal and then... No, I think I did play through Persona 5 twice and then played Royal because I was trying to platinum Persona 5. I never did, obviously. Well, I guess that's not obvious, but I never did. But I think that's the only game of that length that I've ever played twice. Well, I can't count Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is not that long, but... You know, Kingdom Hearts. But the only game I've ever played, like, a lot of times over and over is Kingdom Hearts, definitely. Pretends to be shocked, I know. Speaking of that, that randomizer we did back in the day, you know, we never finished it. Yeah, we'll have to get back to that one day eventually. But the thing is, I think the reason I wanted to play it was just to show you all what mods are for the mods are for that game, and I think we pretty much saw all of them. I don't think there's any hidden ones or like ones near the end game that we needed to see, honestly. But I also forget why we stopped playing that. I think something happened. Not something happened, but I think I was like, okay, we got to start a new game already. Was it? I can't remember. Literally, honestly, though, if you just probably look for that stream on like YouTube and see what we played right after, you'll be like, okay, that's why he stopped.
Enjoy the show.
Oh. And then we're all Donald's staffs are guns now instead. I hope that there's, if anything, I hope that there'd be like new update, like new mods added. Ooh, a chest. I hate to tell you this, but you already cleaned this one out. Also, I think I never... Oh my god damn! It's bright as hell! I think I've mentioned this already multiple times with the Trails of Cold Steel. Why I really want to play it is... I'm pretty sure I have. Just the voice cast there is like... There's a lot of... You know... Voice actors I like. Or so there'd be like more characters. I like... No one would be like, oh shit, I can... I'm basically looking for more characters to like... to like, I guess. Like, compared to this game where we have, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like, 8, like, party characters we've seen before? I think 8? Is it 8 or 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. But anyway, there's, there's a lot of characters in the game. I don't know how they're, like, all... I don't know if they're all playable, but... If they are, that's crazy. And Trails of Cold Steel has like 5 games, I think. So. I mean, we started this... When did we start this? Mid-February? No, mid-February. Mid-February or beginning of February? I'd have to say, like, I'm trying to think, like, I can't even think of my... Oh, wait, I can probably think. After my night shift schedule. So, 2 weeks ago? On a Thursday. Yeah. So... That would be... I don't feel like doing the math. I'm looking at a calendar right now, so... So yeah, beginning of the month we started this. I mean, we already have, what, 20 hours in here or something like that? I mean, have I been slacking stream-wise in terms of streaming this game? I don't think so. I think I'm doing decently well. But it's also sad for me, sorry, to go into this, like, sorry, just randomly just talk about, to just, like, count down and be like, oh, yeah, one more month away until August, as the months go by. I'm like, oh my god. I have to go school stuff again and not stream, like, potentially. That's horrible. But, you know, that's how it is. It do be like that, unfortunately. Obviously, like, there's no brainer question. Like, if someone asked me, would I want to do this for, like, the rest of my life or whenever, like... Really? But I went back. Why would I... That's interesting. Why would I go back and then not go and stop? Huh. That's interesting. You know, I amaze myself sometimes. You know, and I know where we stopped too. It's the Pirates of the Caribbean world, and I know that world takes a long time, so maybe that's why I was like, okay, let me stop doing this for now. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, if I do this for like the rest of my like life, like as a job or like sustain. Huh. That's interesting. Because at the time, I know I said, oh, I want to play all the games, like, modded, so I was going to do 3, 2, and then 1. But I guess it never happened. But yeah, you know, back to finishing that thought, yeah, if I could do this for the rest of my life, obviously, you know, and get paid, yeah, I would. It's no-brainer question. For crying out loud, I do this now. I have been doing this, like, for... God, how long? How long have I been streaming? Gosh, I can't remember. During... Was it during COVID, or... No, I think... I don't even remember. Anyway, we've been at this for a while, so, you know. Hey, the fog's cleared. So long the milkman or the fog clears around 80 south from the city, and there are monsters creeping about in the fog as well. This could be a threat to travelers. That's sure we tell Ina. All that's left is just the Ellie's highway, I guess. But I'm trying to think of other games like that I've dropped because well, just out of nowhere. Ooh. Excuse me. I want to know, because I didn't watch I hadn't seen personally, because obviously, well, when he sneezed, like, my eyes, I feel like, yeah, everyone closes their eyes when they sneeze. Imagine just sneezing, your eyes are open. Crazy. Like, the amount of whiplash that my model looks like it gets when I sneeze is supposed to be crazy. I can't imagine, like, better tracking, or, like, actual, like, good tracking, how, like, it just be, like, so... Just I think some people's tracking, I'm like, oh my god, it's so crazy. It's good. Like, I wish I could have that tracking. Wait, that's yeah, that's the house. But I don't know if there's any games where I've like stopped midway and like just, you know, never played. Other than, you know, the game Who Shall Not Be Mentioned, but that's because it was bad. Anyway, the fog ends here, it seems. So along the Lease Highway, the fog clears roughly 60 south from the city. There don't seem to be any monsters in the fog either, so ensuring people's safety shouldn't be difficult. Yeah, hopefully. Well, that's all 3 roads checked out, so time to head back to report to Ina, right? Well, we can, but didn't you want to go home for a little while? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's stop by on our way back to the guild house. At first, I said back to the guillotine. I'm like, or the guillotine. I'm like, what the hell? It's so bright. Estelle bright. Sorry, I was we're talking about games I was gonna say, I have a lot of games that I buy and never play. Or haven't played it. One of them being, Metaphor. Which I know is good. I just am like... I think it's more like... I know it's like Persona, and I don't have the time to sink 100 hours into one single game. I think that's the thing for me. I say as I play this and the first one that are 240. But that's different, I feel. Like, it seems weird to say it's different, but it's like... I'll play 2 40-hour games, but I don't want to play like a 100-hour game. Anything that's human fault. What? I don't. That's so weird because that one's more like a. I think it's like a party, like not a party game, but like like a friend slop-ish kind of thing. That's so weird. Lost Soul Silent Human Fault. That's weird. That's so weird. Doesn't look like much fog's gotten here yet. Wow, is this your house still? Ah, place of refined taste. Cash Sprite, you do not disappoint. You really think so? Thanks. Well, anyway, I can fix everyone some tea or something. I was skipping the some and going straight to that something that I saw at the second line, sorry. I can fix everyone some tea or something at least. Come on inside. I'll handle making the tea. You head on up to the rooms upstairs. Why? Look up, Estelle. Oh, right. The house is gonna get pretty damp in this fog. Sorry, I saw the, like, Tita's model and I'm like, is that Klee? It's just the red hat. Ah, it's always relaxing to get back home. I kind of wonder how much of that is because we're out of that fog, though. That part of it, I'm sure. If I may, Shara, you stride through this home with a familiarity equal to that of it being your own. Of course I do. I've known this house for a long time. A very long time. Yeah, you've been coming over since Mom was alive, so... That's over 10 years. Wow, it has been a while. About that, give or take a few gray hairs. Shara, you were in the circus troupe, right? How did you meet Estelle? Well, you see... Wait, Shara, you don't need to... It's fine, it's an old story. It would have been about 12 years ago now. Our troupe had come to ROLENT to perform. Share a backstory. Estelle at that point was even more fearless and curious than she is now. After one of our shows, she strode into our tents with purpose, the purpose of playing. Circus troupes usually get met with some suspicion by residents of a town outside of performances, you see. As a result, we weren't really sure what to do at first when this girl came to visit us. With this girl who came to visit us, but you see, Estelle wasn't exactly a timid girl. She kept coming over every day, and everyone came to really love her. Myself especially, of course. One day, Estelle didn't want to go home until long after the sunset. Since there wasn't any other choice, I ended up being the one who took her home. That's the day I met Cassius and Lena. Lena is Estelle's late mother. Wow, that sounds like Estelle, alright. So the fundamentals of our Estelle's bravery were present even then. Well, I don't really remember that much of it since I was like 4 back then, but my dad says the 4. But I do remember Shara would come by our house anytime the circus was in town after that. That's right. I must admit some confusion though, Shara. From the sound of it, your life in the circus was a happy one. What led you to liberal and service as a bracer? You could say a lot happened. 8 years ago, when I decided I wanted to be a bracer, I came to Liberal to ask Cassius for help. I've been in Liberal ever since. I see. Oh, I was curious. Was, Joshua here back then? Oh, no. Joshua came to live with us 3 years after all that. Actually, he showed up when you were in Grantsville during your junior bracer tour, didn't he? That he did. I wandered Liberal, spreading goodwill and flowers as a bracer does, and returned home to find a boy I'd never seen living with Cassius and Estelle. To say it was a bit of a shock would be an understatement. Still and the others enjoyed some small talk as the morning sun tried to pierce the mist. Finally, with a little tea for the road, they left the Bright House. Shut the Bright House. I don't know if that was only a southern, like, company. I don't think it is, right? Y'all have Spectrum? That's what it turned into, I think. It might just be southern, because I don't think in the north they have spectrum. They have, like, I don't know what else they have. It's been a while. Actually, I don't think I've ever paid attention to what, like, cable service there is. Does cable, like, still exist anymore? I mean, I know it does, obviously, but, like, you know, in the era of streaming everything. Hey! That you, Shara? I don't even know who that is. I hear man's voice. Ah! Times 2. Ridge. Hiya, Ridge. Yo, still last time we saw you was you left for a look. I thought that said Lelouch. I was like, what? Hold on. Lolossel. Kind of filled me in. Pause. You guys are on some kind of rough job, it sounds like. Something like that, yeah. Are you on bodyguard duty, Ridge? Yeah, my clients have some urgent business in the capital, apparently. At this rate, it's faster to just walk It's faster to just walk than wait for the airship, so I'll be escorting them. Ah, gotcha. Well, keep up the good work. You too. Good luck with the fog. How do the roads look anyway? The least highway isn't too bad yet. If you follow the path down a ways, you should reach the fog fairly quickly. Oh, good to hear. Anyway, if you'll excuse me, they just all die. Right, everyone, follow me. Off we go to the capital. Stay close now. Nah, understood, Mr. Racer, man. We're counting on you. I'm sorry, that human fall flat thing is still puzzling me. Huh? I like looked at it again. I was like, Did you guys hear the sound of a bell just now? Indeed, it sounds quite distant. However, it was really pretty too. Yeah, I know. It was like hypnotizing for a second there. Shara, you okay? You're spacing out. No, it's nothing. Like you said, it's a lovely sound. It enchanted me for a moment, that's all. You too, huh? You don't hear a bell that nice often. I wonder if Fernand's got one in or something. If Fernand got one in or something. It's possible. Anyway, we have a clear picture of how far the fog extends now. We just let Aina know. Yeah, let's get back. Good work, everyone. Let me pay for your efforts before we continue. I will take the money. I have to admit, though, I was expecting a more vague report. If the fog has boundaries that clearly defined. Brr. Yes, it's all but impossible to think of it as natural when you see it. That's a little unclear on just how big the entire fog cloud is. Let's take a look at it on the map. So if it's 67 down the Elise Highway, 80 down the Milton Road, and 140 down the Malga Trail. Maybe. I mean, the only one who, like... the only one who obviously knows you, so I can't tell you why that happened. What if you, like, end up going to, like, some therapist? Probably like, yeah, I have this problem with games. Like, yeah, I got nothing for you, my guy. It's like something like this. Yeah, that is true. That's not really as helpful as I thought it'd be. Yes, it's strange. I was like, Chloe, when did you come over? When did you get here? The way frog sped should change based on its point. I've read that word, sorry. The way fog spreads should change based on its point of origin and the direction of the wind. Meaning we're still completely in the dark on what's causing this or what it means. There's also going to be an ad soon. Warning. Guess all we can do is stay ready for anything. I'm afraid... Ad, we will be right back. Twitch, you're doing very good with your ads today. What the heck? Or lately. They've been almost immediate. Crazy. They've probably heard me complaining. Anyway, we will be back. All right, wait, black screen. We're back. I wish there was a way for that to not happen. Like whenever I go back, it's so annoying. Just have it like be a black screen because I'm clicked off the monitor. Whatever. Anyway, I'm afraid so. Also, I don't know if anyone heard me during the ad break. That ad, because the ad break program, that Twitch and their ads, they're happening pretty quick compared to before when I wait like 2 minutes for the ad to start up when the time clock, when the countdown stopped. Crazy. Keep it up, Twitch, though, because it's kind of really annoying when the ads don't pop up immediately. I mean, you still got a little effort to make for the ads to pop immediately, but, you know, you're getting there. Anyway, I'm afraid so. I'm still on the fence about mobilizing, too. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Tita? I don't suppose your grandpa has any inventions that are like, a fog remover or something. A what? Grandpa did make something called a dehumidifier once. A dehumidifier, so it removes water vapor from the air, right? That's perfect. Could we use that? I don't think so. It's meant to be used indoors. You need hundreds to affect the place as big as Roland. And even if we had them all, I wouldn't be fixing the actual problem. Or you'd be like Jimmy Neutron and make like a giant one. Technology fails us, huh? It'd also be nice if we had some solid evidence societies behind this. This feels a little half-cooked, I think. For them, anyway. I think you mean half-baked, and what makes you say that? And oh, I can probably guess why. If I could, I would put money on it. So far, everything they've used their gods for has been sort of world-shaking phenomena, right? Literally in one case. But just producing some fog isn't really that impressive. Good point. You think this would be like a flesh-eating doom fog thing or something? Estelle, you're going to speak into existence and what happens? Coming from them. Ah, and let's not forget, every time they've given us a message in some form or another. This time, however, not a murmur. Wait, have they? My rival's ghostly projections, the wolf appearing amongst sheep, and Arcane's lovely letters. Wolf? What's that? Okay, each time there are provocative signs scrolling us into action, but here, silence. That's true, I guess. Sorry, I was trying to think of the wolf and sheep thing, because I know he's talking about the guy. Yeah, I'm sure he's talking about the guy when we were, like, you know, with the earthquakes over in, Zeiss and stuff. But I was like, how does that wolf and whatever? Put like that, it does come across as rather half-baked. Share, something the matter? A message. We may have received one already. What? What? When did we... Help someone! That's the mayor, I think. Mayor Klaus, or Claus. Sorry, I don't get much time to be able to make that sound. Oh, Estelle, hello. Oh, Mayor Klaus, hi, what's wrong? You look like you just ran a marathon. Wait, why do you have the weirdest sense of deja vu? Alright, Klaus, please catch your breath. Something happened? Has something you could say that, yes? I'm glad to see you're all safe, at least. Mayor, what do you... Mayor, if you could explain? Just a few moments ago, Lena collapsed in my home. Several other citizens have fainted in the same way. What? Oh, that should have been a mind boom, oh well. So, you know what I'm wondering? Why do they have to have them, like, in a walking animation, not just standing there? Not Father Divine. I'm telling you, that's a dang pimp name. Anyway, I've been to all the houses, and it seems that symptoms are the same in every case. Their breathing is stable, and their pupils are fine. They seem to be asleep, so they shouldn't stick them further, I think. I see, it's a small mercy at least. But we cannot rouse them, however? I doubt I need to elaborate. Mayor, we have to find a solution as fast as we can. Hmm. Estelle, are you okay? You don't look so good. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I'm okay. It's just, even Alyssa's mom and Luke collapsed. It's kind of a shock. Still, if you're not feeling well, you can go back to the guild house, you know. Or you could rest at home. No, can't let myself get all mopey, you know. Father, you have no idea why they're comatose? I'm afraid I don't. I just really wish I did. The traditional church remedies for awakening the sleeping aren't working, so I don't think it's a poison or illness. It's more like Adios preserve us, but it's like their souls are trapped in something. Their souls? For the moment, it seems the best course of action would be to visit the homes of the afflicted. We need to find out what exactly the situation was like when they fell into these comas. Ah, right, let's go. Estelle Sherazard. As of now, in my capacity as Mayor of ROLENT, I am formally requesting guild assistance. Please discover what has caused this a sausage? Anyway, the fears of our people. We'll do everything in our power, sir, I swear it. Hey guys, am I the only one who's suspecting the sightings behind all this? Sorry, excuse me. Hardly, if anything, I find it likely at this point. A coma Father Divine doesn't understand. I guess that's kind of an incredible phenomenon, isn't it? Thanks, guys. I was talking I was just being paranoid. But then I have to wonder, has anyone received a message? That's a good question. Shara, you were just saying something earlier. You know something. It's gonna be like, the bell. You said to write down the full list of people who've fallen comatose, yes? Oh, one sec. Lita, Tabitha, Luke, Radford. We can begin by asking the family, friends, and associates of those four about anything suspicious. We will return to the guild house once we've done so. Right. Yeah, let me act like I actually read that. I mean, I read it, but, you know, I didn't read it at the same time. Let's see. Ash, Tabitha, Mayoral Banner. I think the Mayoral Manor. The manor is this way, right? She ain't there. Still, Sherazard, welcome. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce that word? Like, I've seen the word, but I think I've never heard it ever read out, I guess. Hi, man. Did Claus tell you about us? Yes, you're investigating the fainting cases? I feel like that's sorry, I feel like that's like the thing with most words. If I read them on stream, like it's like, you know, I'll read it. But I've never read it out loud or hear them out loud. That's why I don't pronounce them half the time. If there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Well, firstly, how's Lita? Ah, Lita? She won't awaken no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally to come to sunrise, whatever that's worth in this fog. For now, all I can do is keep an eye on her. That's awful. Where exactly did Lita collapse, and do you remember when? Let me see. It would have been just before 5. Don't tell me we're going to have to play detective and waste like 2 hours again. I sat out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and called for Klaus, who was Klaus Claus, who was able to carry her to bed. But I think there are others that did the same way. She collapsed in the entryway? Excuse me. Sorry. Hang on, was the door locked at the time? I don't believe it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak with my husband on how to deal with this fog. Well, that's a list of suspects of Selg long then. Or Selg. Oh, how long were you in the kitchen, by the way? About 30 minutes, I suppose? Alright, I think we have a good picture of what happened. One last thing, if I may. Was there anything strange before or after Lita collapsed? Strange? What do you mean? Did the house have any unfamiliar visitors, or were there any odd sounds? Anything you can think of, ma'am? Let me think. Well, I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard a faint sound of a bell. The sound of a bell. I mean, the sound of a bell? Sorry, she looked shocked in the picture. Hold on a sec. Didn't we hear one too? It was such a lovely sound. I thought Lena rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me, I haven't been able to find that bell. I wonder where she put it. You've given us a lot to think about, ma'am. If anything else happens, please contact us at the guild at once. Yes, of course. Oh, and everyone, do be careful, won't you? Yeah, we will. Thanks for your help. What am I still doing here? Okay, so there's the mayor, there's one at the bar, one at the gate, and then one, there we go. Luke at Ashton's house. Like I'm supposed to know where Ashton lives. The bar is over here, though. Hey, Alyssa, sorry Estelle! Yes, hi. This is great. When did you get back from training? I'm so worried. You didn't come back for so long. Sorry. I got kind of busy and couldn't say hi. So, is your mom doing alright? Well, it's because she's sleeping okay. I don't care about her. How are you doing? But I'm so worried. She won't, like, wake up or do anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but... I see. We're investigating this as the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions? Oh, yeah, sure. Ask me anything you want. Okay, then. First, where'd your mother fall asleep, and when? Let's see. It was about 5 o'clock, I think. Mama and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace. The chairs? Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to this creepy fog, you know. We'd finished weatherproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured we'd totally store the chairs, too. I see. Alright. And then? Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back, Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep, then? Yeah, sorry. So I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't... So I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to her bed. And then she wouldn't... Mom. Alyssa. Sorry. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle. Yeah, I know. It's okay, you don't need to worry. Yeah, why does she sound like she shouldn't be crying? She sounds so like... I mean, I'm not reading it like she's like... Never mind. Okay, now thanks. Do you want to ask anything else? Or did you want to ask anything else? 1 second. Sherry, you got anything? Possibly. Alyssa, did anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize or hear anything strange? People I didn't recognize. Actually, yeah, just as I was heading inside. I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. A woman? Was it someone from ROLENT, you think? Well, I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kind of hard to see details. But her clothes were really weird. I figured she had to be a traveler of some sort, you know? Really weird? What was weird about them? She was wearing a sort of black dress robe thing. I can't lie, it was kind of hot. Oh, this is the waifu chick that we saw. I don't know if... I think she was in the trailer after the game. Or she is in the trailer for Trails Sky Center. Anyway. It was a bit hard to see the details through the fog, I thought. Though, like I said, I see. Still, this is really valuable. We need to go tell Ina this. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Alyssa. You've helped us tremendously. No, it's okay. Good luck with your investigating stuff. So, I think... So, after we beat Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, you know how there was like a trailer? There was like a trailer that played for the second one. We'll figure this out and wake her up, sorry. I know, thanks, Estelle. So, I think during that trailer, there's like a girl, like... Or, I guess, I'll say girl, but like a waifu lady with like blue hair, I think. And I'm pretty sure that's who they're referring to. Because if she says she was hot, I'm like, that's the only other hot girl lady I know from the trailer, so... I don't know her name exactly. I'm pretty sure they show the name in the trailer, or, well, maybe it's in, like, it's not in English in the trailer. It's the text, I should say. Anyway, oh, hello. You're still in Charizard, right? Yes, good evening. We're here to investigate by order of the mayor, but, is Mr. Radford okay? Yes, but there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but we cannot wake him up no matter what we do. Is there only option to wait and watch over him until morning? I'm afraid so. That's all you can do, for now at least. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions? Of course. I don't know if we can answer everything, but I'll be happy to help in any way we can. Thank you, you two. Firstly, where and when did Radford fall asleep? The time? Around 5:30, I guess. The place? Well, just outside that door, essentially. Outside the door. So what in the hall? Why are all these people falling asleep in like the hallway or like in a corridor? Or, like, yeah, I heard a knock and a voice say, "I'm home." I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground unconscious. To be honest, my father had simply gotten drunk. Again. But I could smell the alcohol in his breath. I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him no matter what we did. So you want to go see Father Divine? I see. I think I understand the situation. One last question, if I may. Did anything weird happen before or after he collapsed? Okay. Oh, only after? Or only before? Okay, not after. Gotcha. Anything odd? Sorry, I know I didn't read that, but, you know. What, you mean like this blasted fog? Aside from that, for example, did you see anyone odd, hear any strange noises? Or did you see anyone odd, hear any strange noises? Come to think of it, when we were dragging Radford in. You noticed it too? And all this fuss, I thought I just imagined it. What is it? It was when we were putting Radford to bed. We both heard, it seems, the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell here too. It was surprisingly lovely, really. I still thought someone outside rang one. Thank you. You've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away, alright? Yes, of course. Well, excuse us then. We'll be back to check up tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Estelle. Okay. So, we have one more free, Ashton's house. Like, I'm supposed to know who that is, right? How many houses are left over here to look in? This is the back of the Orbital factory, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is a house over here. I thought she was a bad guy. I thought she was a bad guy at least. Next thing we're talking about two different people, but I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same person. Ah! Oh, dearie me. Estelle Bright, look at you, a senior bracer and everything. Hey, Miss Maggie, Pat. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier, Pat. We, heard about Luke. Estelle? Estelle! Ah! Well, hey, Pat, is it all that bad? Is it that bad? Well, you see, our little Pat is the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh, no, I was saying, no, I said she's definitely a bad guy. Like, 100%. Oh, no. Pat, don't worry, it'll be okay. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not going to cry out loud like that. Maggie, how's your grandson? Is he hurt? What? No, not at all. He's just not asleep. Really, I think this is all a bit of a fuss. He'll be right as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal just wore himself out, like boys do, you know? Really, him not waking up? Foolish. Foolish. Maggie. Hey, Pat, can you tell us what happened when Luke fell asleep? Huh? We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor. On behalf of the town. Pat, if there's anything you can tell us, it might help us solve this and wake Luke up. Please, Pat. Estelle. Okay, I'll tell you. Thanks, Pat. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep? I wasn't. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Yeah, when I saw the trailer the second time, I was like, oh, that's crazy. I think it was Michael who said it too. But when I saw the trailer and I was like, is he serious? And I saw it, I'm like, oh, thank God we forgot. But it's a trailer. I just want to see the dang. I'm waiting to unlock the dang broken ass Tita laser. Freaking cannon from a freaking satellite. I don't know how Tita has that, but whatever. Anyway, I wasn't there when we fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. I think it was just past 5 o'clock. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was it, and I was looking for Luke. And when I found him, he was asleep. I thought I was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't. I see. Or wait, one thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the clock tower? Oh, that was Mr. Paddington, the bear? He came up and found us just when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure that the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems. Oh, yeah, that's just like Mr. Paddington. Okay, I think I got the gist of it. Pat, I was wondering, did anything happen before you found, before or after, or whatever? When you were playing, did anything strange happen? Strange? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize? Hear any strange sounds? Like Still said, anything could help. I don't remember much except all the weight of the fog. I do remember thinking it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port. I see. So creepy fog aside, nothing really should happen. Nuts. Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought. I'm glad it could be of help, dearie. Estelle, is Luke gonna be okay? Yeah, you bet he will. Pat, don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know. Okay. Yeah, I won't cry anymore. Alright. Alright, I guess that was everything, right? Okay, just making sure I had to head back to the guild and not, like, talk to any more people. I completely forgot I had to turn that in, by the way, obviously. So you're investigating the coma. See, this is what I hate. I'm getting my words mixed up, like, on the line below. So you're investigating the coma cases officially on behalf of Mayor Klaus? Good. Klaus. How's the questioning going? Pretty well, I think. We've heard from the families of everyone who's been affected, but I want to poke around some more. I think we're ready. Alright, let's call everyone together and compare notes on what we discovered. I see. It sounds like your investigation went well. Excuse me. The testimonies of those close to the affected is particularly interesting. There seems to be at least one common thread among all of them. Klaus. You know what's crazy? Technically, we should know if we just watch a cutscene of the first chapter, the game we freaking just played on stream in the beginning. But obviously, it's in the beginning, so or not even in the beginning. Technically, the second to last stream during the tournament we saw him too, but I just can't remember. Yeah, that's... What was the common feature across all four testimonies? Time it happened? No, it was technically time it happened. Or also no witnesses. Well, one was 5:30, but like... Okay, you see, well, this is the thing, because they're like, oh, it's around 5, and then one's like, oh, 5:30, so like, I'm going to put no witnesses, because technically there weren't, I think that's it. Yes, exactly. Thank God. The one commonality between all four testimonies is that there were no witnesses to anyone collapsing at all. I get it. They were put to sleep when they were alone, is what you're saying. In that sense, the fog begins to make sense. Damn, someone just like sniped them with a sleeping dart or something. Never say anything when the vision is this poor. A demon that devours the souls of its victims, unseen by others, shrouded in fog. A horrific image, to be sure, but one which fits our antagonist perfectly. Wow, that's scary. Thanks for the nightmare fuel, Olivier. In that case, we do have some useful testimony on the identity of our demon. Yes, the sound of a bell and a woman robed in black. I'd say it's safe to say that both of them are related to our slumbering citizens. The problem is, though, Alyssa is the only one who saw a woman in black. Maybe it's just a coincidence? I very much doubt that. You have to remember what happened at the place the woman was seen. Oh! Was it Luke? Yes, exactly. The black-robed woman was leaving this clock tower, and that would be where Pat found Luke. Yeah, there's no way that's a coincidence. So that woman in black is... There's no question now. There's an enforcer sulking around in the mist here in Roland. Son of a... Fog from an unknown source and people collapsing into comas would be a phenomenon then, and the sound of that bell is the message. At least we know the nature of our foe now. I'm going to contact the other guild branches, especially Elman, and let them know our situation. What do you plan to do? It's almost certain that there will be more attacks on the citizenry. We need to spend the night patrolling. Yeah, I'm up for that. If we do it in shifts, we should be able to rest a little too. You shouldn't worry about that. Huh? You the night patrol to us guys. Y'all go home and get some rest. But wait. It's a good idea, Estelle. You look dead on your feet. I know this has been draining for you. Take Chloe and Tita home with you, and you three get some rest. But... Okay, I will. Sherazard, why are you acting like we're talking about someone else? Like I said, leave the patrol to us guys. What? It's not really about gender, mind. You've been working yourself as raw as still in this case all day. Well, let's handle things for tonight. You go rest. Just a minute. I'm a B-rank racer. I don't need my hand held like some... Shara, do not look a gift horse in the mouth. Your words protest your lack of weariness, but your body language states otherwise. It is not also the responsibility of a bracer to stay rested and ready to act. Very well. Shara. Agate, Zin. Be careful out there, alright? Alright, what about Olivier? Leave it to us. Well, remember, you guys better be ready for action tomorrow morning. Alright, I guess Olivier's not one of the guys, I guess. The high moon weaves gossamer threads through the mist. Gossamer, shout out Looney Tunes. We should rest soon. Well then, Estelle, lead on to your home. Why exactly are you coming with us, Olivier? Why exactly are you going with us, Olivier? Fear not, my sweet. Olivier Lenheim is a perfect gentleman who would never overstep his bounds, especially in a gathering of lovely ladies such as this. Nay, my purpose is merely to protect you. Olivier, I think we'll be alright, really. Oh, we'll be protected alright. Once I tie you down mattress and throw you in the river, that is. Alright. Hey, idiot, what the hell are you doing out here? We'd figure out who'll be on patrol and when. Yeah, I definitely was what I was about to do, but I was... What? Oh, Agate, the muse of comedy touches you. Did you not say that you and Zin would handle the patrol? No, I said leave it to us guys. Last I checked, that includes you. But I could be wrong. Now that works too. Come on, get inside. Hey, wait a moment. Do you not realize that a gathering such as this is no common occurrence? I'll enjoy it enough for the both of us. Just let me go. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. Yeah, you get inside. Come on. And Olivia gets dragged. Well, that's probably the best way to domesticate Olivier on the whole. How the heck can you not show any, like, tension or anything in our predicament, though? It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's joking or really serious. I'm pretty sure he was 100% serious. One way or another, I'm going to find you. Never mind. Though he's a bad influence on Tita, yeah. Well, I kind of feel sorry for Olivier, though. Shara? It's nothing. As much as I prefer to borrow his words, he did have a point. We should call it a night soon. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Tita, Chloe, follow me. I'll show you the guys the way. Alright, Ugandan Estelle. Was that? A door? Yeah. Huh? Stell, what? Oh, sorry to wake you, Tita. I'm just gonna make sure I locked up properly, okay? I'll be right back. So you just snuggle up and go, hey, no, 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 you do not leave Tita alone. She's about to get, like, blow darted to sleep. Estelle, you stay right there. Or take her with you. Do not, no, 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 no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Come back soon, Stell. I mean, he's already sleeping, technically, but he's just so cute. Must fight cheek-pinching urges. Actually, that'd be kind of cruel, so let's not. Oh, you better tuck her in, at least. Okay, gotta calm down. That's probably just Cher or Chloe. Best to double check the beds and locks, though. Well, she's not like a broken light. She really freaked out when I told her she'd be sleeping. Okay, I was about to say, oh, I bet she's in Is she in Joshua's room? She probably is happy. Really kind of adorable. Teen, everyone, what should I... Chloe. And she's just tucking everyone in. We'll both do our best, okay? The fog's still really crazy. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I got scared. Anyway, let's check the first floor. You know, this seems so, like, weird. Like, this is just, like, in almost the middle of... It's bothering me more that it's not in the middle of the room. It's just to the side. Like, what the heck? Cass, put it, like, up to the freaking right here or something. And then move the shelf somewhere. Or get rid of the shelf. Like, I get that you, like... Like, does anyone's room, like, look like this? Like, does it have a desk, like, in the middle? Like, in the way? Like what the hell? Flashback to a scare from earlier. Alright, oh, she has the tarot cards. Shara? Oh, that's just gonna hide and watch her, not, like, actually go over. Oh, Estelle, is something wrong? I, heard a sound and got up to check it out. I thought it might be you. It was, I'm sorry. Being able to wake you when you're sensing the slightest change in your environment? Nah, now you're acting like a proper bracer. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I think I'm just nervous. I had a lot on my mind and I feel kind of confused. I see. So hey, are the cards showing you anything? Let's take a look. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, experience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Wow, I don't really get how one card can have that much meaning. And what do you mean by uncertainty regarding my enemies? I didn't draw that card for you, Estelle. It sounds like you think some of that does apply to you, though. This wouldn't have anything to do with what you spoke with Mr. Burns about. Mr. Burns, okay, Simpsons. Mr. Burns about, would it? Oh, I'm sorry, Estelle. I'm really not trying to rush you. I do think getting off your chest would help, though, once you're ready. Shara, do you have a few minutes? Honey, you're practically... See, she says honey a lot in this, but I don't think she's... Again, I don't think she said it in, like, the remake. Honey, you're practically my little sister. You have all my minutes. That's what older sisters are for. Oh, Shara. Could you take a look at this? So I handed Dorothy's photograph to Shara. Oh, shoot, I forgot she didn't show her. She didn't show anyone that, huh? A photo. What in... Well, this answers one question, at least. I can see why you've been so distracted. Yeah. I have used with them as a front of sorts for whatever clandestine work he's doing. See, that word I've heard before, so I know how to say it, by the way. Just pointing that up there. Next thing you know, it's actually clandestine. The way I heard it was clandestine, so leave me alone. Yes, I see. With them, he can do the sort of things he couldn't easily do if he is having to maintain a bracer's face. I wonder what his goals are, though. Shara, aren't you just a little bit surprised? To be completely honest, I was expecting far worse. I remember hearing that the soldiers attacked during the bandit raids were simply knocked unconscious, not killed. I'm certain Joshua's skill had a lot to do with that. Yeah, that's true. Getting caught on film was a bit careless of him, though. I should have made better of a student of mine. Well, to be fair, it was Dorothy who took it. Sometimes I swear it's like the hand of the goddess is guiding her pictures or something. She does seem possessed of the camera of miracles, yes. So, Shara, should I hand this photo over to Aina or Elnan? As a rule, bracers only have one obligation. That is, to come to the aid of civilians who are unjustly harmed and to prevent such acts whenever possible. So, let me ask you this. Is Joshua a danger to the citizenry? Will his work with the Kapuas to bring terror to liberal skies? Will he work with the Kapuas to bring terror to liberal skies? What? No, he'd never do something like that. Then you have exactly zero obligation to report anything. And I see no reason to say anything either, as I, too, am confident Joshua presents no danger. Ultimately, it comes down to whether you believe in Joshua or not. Or is that actually an ongoing question? I do believe in him. I do trust him. I'm just so worried. He's out there somewhere, and I don't know where. He's got these cold, unfeeling eyes. He looks like he doesn't care what happens to himself. I also want to talk to Dad and try to get Joshua put into protective custody or something. Oh my god. Still, but then what did I do all this for? Wasn't this all because I wanted to bring Joshua back myself? But then maybe I'm just being a selfish little girl? And yeah, once I get this far in, the headache sets in. I see. Don't worry, Estelle. You're coming to an answer in your own way. I wouldn't fret. What do you mean? From the sound of it, you're having a fairly good grasp of your feelings on this. All you've lost sight of is what you want to actually do. You'll find the answer you need if you take it one step at a time. I know you will. Shara, you already seem a lot calmer now than when you got off the airship. You certainly seem to know what you need to do right now, at least. Yeah, that's true. When I heard that Alyssa's mom and Luke had both collapsed, I just felt kind of motivated, you know? Like, I can't sit around in my own little rain cloud. My own problems seemed to fade into the distance a little after that. Oh great, now I feel like it sounds like a vapid, flighty palm. I don't know about that, though you're definitely cute enough to be a palm. I do think you should keep moving forward. You always solved your problems best by putting one foot in front of the other without stopping. Thanks, Shara. Now I sound like a charging rhinoceros, not a palm. Still, really, thanks. I think I kind of see the answer in the distance now. I hardly did anything special. Anyway, Josh was doing pretty well for himself now, isn't he? I never thought he and that bandit girl would be a match, but they are cute together. Oh great, now you're getting in on that. I don't know if there's anything going on there, you know. Oh, you think not? She is a very strong-willed, boyish sort of girl. And yet beneath that, there's a sort of deeply buried sense of refinement to her. That sounds just like the kind of girl Joshua would snuggle tenderly with. Shara, did you become a perverted old man while I wasn't looking or something? The fog seeped your brain, didn't it? As they overcome perils together, the soil will become fertile with affection. Oh, but Estelle, why are you worried? If someone steals Joshua from you, all you have to do is take back your man. Pride versus Capua, a struggle to the death. Note itself, no more talk to Shara about anything in the future at all. Ever. I'm joking, Estelle, really. Still, though, if you want to worry about Joshua, that would be the thing I'd worry about more in your shoes. You two are at that age, after all. Oh, believe me, I'm plenty worried on that front, too. Like, there's Chloe for starters. Nothing, I totally said nothing. Anyway, even despite all that, I'm actually a lot calmer now. I think I'm going to get back to bed. Are you going to stay up, Shara? No, I won't be too long in getting back to bed myself. Aga and the others had a point about getting some rest. That's true. What is it? Shara, Is there something you're worried about? Well, a little perhaps. Give me a day or two, Asil. We can talk about it then. Well, okay. I promise I won't worry about it too much then. That is such a lie, Asil. You know it's going to be on your mind for the entire, like, 2-day span. Just keep your own advice in mind, okay? Don't drive yourself crazy or anything. Don't worry. I got a bothersome little sister to handle all this crazy in my life. Or all the crazy in my life. Well, good night, Cher. It's not like I freaking had a hairball in my mouth. Good night, Estelle. She's gonna flip another card and be like, oh shit. Oh, there we go. The Inverted Emperor. Mercy, empathy, trust, difficulty, and experience, and uncertainty regarding your enemies. Losing sight of what you want to do. I wonder who I was really talking about. What, I feel like, does she know the baddie? The blue-haired baddie in the black dress? Whoa, this mirror is thicker than yesterday.
Hey, yo!
Yes, it's definitely getting worse. Now back and the others are okay. At this point, good question. Even if it was just a patrol, I'm kind of worried. Let's go to the guild. Let's get to the guild house. Sorry. We should be able to hear about last night, along with anything else. Good idea. Alright, guild house right over here. Morning. Good morning. Where's Olivier? Don't tell me Ina drank him, like, under the table. Ah, good morning. There you are. You slept well last night, I hope. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thanks. See what I mean? Every time when I read like a line below by accident, and the words get jumbled in my head. Yeah, thanks. Definitely recharge my batteries. Well, not necessary. The extra rest was appreciated. Thanks, you two. The night patrol wasn't too rough, I hope. Thank you for doing that. Not at all. We slipped the shift, so we're fine. Of course, there's one of us who's still passed out at the hotel. I guess you mean Olivier? Whoa, so he really did do his part last night? That he did. He wouldn't stop complaining, but I think some of it was just for show. He did his job well. We should have thanked him later then. So, what's the situation? Did anything happen overnight? The night patrol may have been a good idea because we heard no new reports of people collapsing. But it's as we feared. All of yesterday's victims are still out cold. And still completely unresponsive. Oh man. That's awful. Also, do you know of any changes to the fog? I swear it's thicker than it was yesterday, but at this point I'm not sure if I trust myself to make a judgment. No, it's definitely getting thicker. Sorry, I forgot to press AO. But you know, whatever. Not only that, but we do have reports of the size of the cloud expanding as well. The entirety of the Mulga trail is now blanketed, and all the way to the mine entrance, apparently. Really? Crap. If this gets much worse, keeping people safe will be impossible. Well, it's not all bad news. Between the reports from us and the others, the Royal Army has agreed to dispatch 2 full squads here. They'll take over the defense of the city proper. Really? Sweet. Yes, they'll be coming from Bose over the Verte Bridge. That'll be a relief. If that army can take care of the city, that leaves us free to investigate the entire region. Right on. This is a chance we need to find the Ouroboros clan and barrier. I guess that our suspect must be concealing herself in the region's most remote areas. What's this? Breaking Don Captain with his hair swollen by a stranger, revealing his clapped bald hairline and exposing him as a fraud maxer. The hair was a lie. He was wearing a wig. Generational oral loss, no recovery possible. Bald mog. Why Don was wearing the what's an awkward in the room? Okay. But I guess there's a huge amount of ground to cover. Yeah, Roland as a region isn't that big, but just the 7 of us can't search the whole thing with a fine-tooth comb. Excuse me. I wonder if there's anything specific we should do. Well, on that note, how about I press gang? What? You want to help with the evacuation assistance to the city? Huh? Evacuating? It seems all but certain that the comas occur within the fog, and now the fog's reach is growing. Like I said, we received word earlier that it's reached the Malga mine, and it's also reached the Brazil farms. The Brazil farm now too? The Brazil farm too now? I see. So we need to bring the Brazils and the miners back to the city, where all the army units keep them safe then. Yes, you can consider it a guild-assigned mission, pay and all. Think you can do it before you go looking for them? Keeping the city safe does take priority, I guess. As I remember, the mine is some distance from the city, yes, and it sounds like the same is true with the personal farm. If that's the case, it would be us with 2 groups. We didn't take all 7 of us alone. We needn't take all 7 of us to one location. As much as I'm sure Will and Sherry Purcell would love to see a small army of Bracer show up at their door, I agree. Well, speaking of which, can we go to the farm then? It's run by the family of an old friend. Ah, I see. I get Olivia and I'll evacuate the mine then. Yeah, it sounds like a plan. Come on, let's go haul Blondie out of bed. Haul me out of bed? What cruel summoning is this? Just has that and walks in here. Ah, you're awake. Why are you strumming your lute? Ah, my rose, but the weather casts a pale on men's hearts this day. I'd like to perhaps brighten the mood a little with a lovely serenade. Consider a ray of sunshine piercing through the gloom, courtesy of Olivier Lenheim. How the hell can you be so cheery so early? It does sound like you were actually doing your part out there, though. I'll admit, you can be a good guy when you want to be, Olivier. Indeed, well done. I merely did my duty as a gentleman and defender of love. To be honest, I thought about stepping by Estelle's home while I was on patrol for a visit. But the fog was so thick I could barely even find the city gate. It was a tragedy, I tell you. Seriously? Just not reversing my opinion of you? Well, let me get Olivier up to speed. Very bracer-like mission. Very well, I'm happy to help. Come, let us away to the farm with the fair lady. Who said you're coming with us? The hell are you getting it wrong? The hell are you getting it wrong on purpose at this point? Oh, I did not realize you wanted me so badly, Agate. Why, if you keep being that forceful, you'll scare me away, my lover. Oh, hang on, I'm not your... Well, what? Lover, I didn't know you were... Tita, don't listen to a word he says, okay? And, well, so much for any hope of taking this job seriously. It's better than being too serious. Anyway, if we fill our tomfoolery quotient for the day, we should really get to work. Yeah, we should, really. We're on to the mines then. Farewell for now, fair ladies. Right, so we should have the Purcell farm on the double. After you, Estelle. Hey, Estelle, you said a friend of yours lives there, right? Uh-huh, she's an old friend from Sunday school named Tia Purcell. She lives out there with the rest of her family. Her grandmother Franz, her grandfather Franz, her grandmother Hannah, and her twin siblings Will and Sherry. We will be escorting a miners, not counting Tita since she's armed, so we'll have to stay alert on this one. Okay, so they mean actual miners this time and not like miners in a mine. Whoa. Excuse me. Well, we're off right now. Good luck out there. Look, main road. Yeah, it's this way. Definitely. I am almost certain of it. Yeah, I have to trust this dense ass fog. Oh, hey. Left, right, left. Anyway, who's Men, halt! Those maxing. Oh, B. Mr. Ashton, hi. It's really been a while. It has indeed, Estelle. And you too, Charizard. You on some guild work, I take it? Yeah, I literally actually almost did it on Sobbing Stream after we exited the guild, so I'm like, I probably should. Yeah, we are, you see? Wait, squad's coming to guard Roland? Is that... Yes, that's us. We're protecting the city along with the reinforcements from the Hacking Gate. I see. Thank you, sir. Not at all. The duty of the Royal Army is to protect Her Majesty's subjects. How's Roland looking? Well, the fog's getting thicker, but there haven't been any new coma cases. This fog sucks going by story of his age. I'm sorry, Mr. Ashton. Yes, about Luke. From what I've been told, Tim isn't waking up. There's no threat to his health otherwise. You don't need to avoid the topic for my sake. But right now, we both need to focus on our jobs. I think that's the best way we can help save Luke. Mr. Ashton. Sorry. Okay. That's very true. Ashton, please take care of the city for us. Absolutely. Leave it to us. Men, listen up. Roland is directly ahead. I want patrol teams to be in their rounds this instant and our boots hit the pavement. Is that clear? Yes, sir! I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. I know it goes after that. Is that Luke's... Yeah, Mr. Ashton is Luke's father. I'm sure he's really beside himself with worry, but he's trying not to show it. Though why is the fog bad is it's not just San Francisco. He's like a very strong kind of man. He is. We'll have to do our best too. Come on, Preso Farm isn't too far ahead, if I remember correctly. Oh god damn! Oh fuck. Get out of here, dude. Alright, bye.
Seems you came up short.
What'd you say? Seems you came? Seems you came, I should say. I mean, they even got random homeless battles like in San Francisco. Get the hell away. You know what? Just because of that nonsense. You didn't have to be this way.
Seems you came up short.
We were talking about why she's some music video. Excuse me. Tia's house. Here comes another nostalgia rush. But oh man, the fog's like soup here too. Yes, let's go explain the situation to Mr. Purcell. I mean, even Franz would try to go and make a delivery out in this mess. I hope, anyway. Well, no, Mr. Purcell. I don't know. There's a bell. That was... No. Shara. Come on. Someone just got sniped. What the fuck? The heck are these? A monster's made of a fog? What? Time for debate. Take them down. Can't for all these attacks to miss. Well, you know, 2 of them did. So get your eyes checked, girl. I'll show you how to not miss. Listen, they might just be one of those art-only affected enemies. Ah, you see, weapon attacks they almost never hit. You guys had to read. Root to Earth. It's like the one thing I don't have on anyone at the moment. Dream Smoke. Well, okay, well. Wait a minute. Darn it. Here you go, Estelle. I got something for you. Oh, this is all you got. Just a suit on the enemy team teammates into the domination match on Russ after I pop his teammate's head off with an intervention all the way on the top of the map. Okay. Shadow tried bombing the Puma. This is the one that just like. This is like those ninja guys, right? Let's see if I have. Still, do you have any earth? I don't think you have any earth-like spells, actually. God, no one does. I don't want to get those. I don't need those defensive stats, dude. Try this here too. Oh, there's our ad. Alright, we will be right back. Okay. I was like, yo, should I have tornado instead of just letting y'all hear the sound? Oh, that's not good. Wait a minute, I keep forgetting I have this. Hold on. Screw waiting for this turn. Tita, send him to hell. Chloe, heal everyone, I guess.
Now, light of the heavens, feel these battered wings. Radiant flash! Someone's been
Yeah, I forgot when you have like their special attacks, you can just use them out of turn order, which I forgot to wait, but you know, it's okay. You know, still, I believe you'll hit them with this auto attack. No, I actually don't, honestly. No, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, well, you know, it was my fault for being a fool. But you know what? You can try again, I believe. Alright, well. Gotta believe harder than that next time, I guess. Sorry, I'll be honest. I was staring off into space for a little bit there.
Well, that takes care of that.
Did we beat them? Yes, but they are simply a roadblock. We need to find the Purcells now. Right. Okay. Huh? Why is it locked? Let's look for another way in. Like the other door. No one's in here. Oh. Damn, they dead. No. Mr. Purcell? Sherry, Will. Tio. Miss Purcell, Tio. No. No. I'm sorry, Estelle. They're all asleep. The ones over here are too. No. We failed again. Honestly, you're right. So, I'm sorry. Damn it all. Looks like whoever's doing this knew what we were planning. Though that one in black? There's no doubt in my mind. So let's carry them to bed. Can you show us where their rooms are? I never said I was gonna try to make them that. Listen, you gotta realize I've been up since 7 and just came home from work, so cut me some slack, dude. Yeah. Well, now I feel like I have to prove you wrong. I'm trying to stay up until midnight. Right, they're in bed at least. I had some idea what to do now, though. Still, I know this is a shock, but you must put it aside. If you can't, you won't be able to help them. But it's all because I'm no good at this. I'm not even half the brace where my father is. I put everyone in so much danger because I'm useless. Damn it. Damn it. I've acted all strong and confident, but it's all just an act. How am I supposed to fix something like this? I ate some bread. Do you not realize that the caffeine wise, you know, there's a, you know, drink mix that's sponsored on here, apparently not hard enough that I could drink, but I'm not gonna today. Snell. Oh. Oh. Okay, Agate. Huh? Ah, Sherazard? Estelle. We're all a pack of fools, Estelle. I make mistakes constantly myself, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. Alright, let's not do that. Hey, Agate, Zin, and yes, even Cassius. We all do what we can, even as we're painfully aware of our own shortcomings. Was there... Even Dad? I wonder, do you remember how Cassius didn't make it in time when your mother died? He has never forgiven himself for that, but he still overcame it to walk the path of embrace her. He never stopped moving forward and always did what he could to protect the people most important to him. Even in the army, he's still striding forward, day by day, even if he's uncertain. So, Estelle, what will you do? You don't need to overthink it. Just go with what your feelings deep inside tell you. I don't really have an answer, but I want to keep moving forward to protect the people important to me. Even if I'm an idiot right now, I can't stop just because I screwed up. That's my Estelle. Sorry, Shara. Guess I'm just a little annoying. I guess I'm just an annoying little sister, huh? Don't worry, honey. Besides, the bigger pain in the kid is, the cuter they are when they're all grown up. Well, my parents said I was a pain, and look at me, I ain't cute. Haha. Sorry, you two. I didn't take a big scene or anything. I was a bit surprised, but I didn't realize how close you and Cher are, Estelle. I'm kind of jealous now. Tina, you say that a lot too, actually. It's inspiring to watch, actually. Oh, hey. But Cher, really, what do we do now? Or what do we do? We get back to the guild house, but I can't just leave Tio and everyone else. I mean, you could. It is a problem. Oh, so why is your cheek bleeding, Tina, right now? Well, it's going to have to stay here, but no worries. I have that covered. Who said that? Oh! Ah! Kevin! Hello, ladies. It's Kevin. Remember? Priest, Crossrider, Mad Heroism? Man, we just met in Gransel. Wasn't it to see you again? Hand of ADOs at work, I tell you. What are you doing here, Kevin? Well, it's pretty simple. Last time we got panicked. We got a panic report about fog, illness, and possibly the end of the world from Father Divine. So, in my capacity as one of the Grouse Ritters, I decided to pop on over and see what was what. I was expecting to have to hack my way through monster-infested, foggy roads. I only got here late this morning. When I checked in at the local Bracer Guild, I heard Stell's team was over here working, so... Okay, I think I get the idea. Meaning the Hand of Adios wasn't involved at all, and you're being a creepy stalker again. No, what gave you that idea? Putting that aside, what do you mean when you said, no worries? Hakuna Matata, dude. Oh, right. Well, I did overhear you guys talking about staying behind. You'll go back. I got this covered. He's about to give him an exorcism or something. Huh? Are you sure, Father? Hey, this sort of thing is part of a priest's job. I did some medical training, so leave your friends to me. Thank you, Father Graham. I'm totally willing to chalk this one in the Divine Providence column at this point. Alright, let's get back to rolling. Okay, Kevin, please take care of everyone. Leave it to me. Alright. Alright, I'll give it 16 more minutes so we have at least a 2-hour stream, because I don't want to leave with no 1.5 hour stream. Though I should. We will see the decay happen in real time in those 16 minutes, by the way. So get ready for that. I kind of want to, like, snipe them with a comment. What's happening? Oh, what the hell? Didn't put me to sleep. Let's try this true comment. Let's try to line it up a little bit. Okay, well, that'll work. Well, damn, not too bad. Tina's knocked out. Chloe's knocked out. This guy's about to get knocked out. Oh god. This is just rituals. And I'll be honest, I really do have to. And the thing is, I know I say that, and like as soon as I get into bed, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Like, that's the thing. It always happens. Because I end up using my phone. But it's like, I know I should sleep, and I know I am tired, like, realistically, but... I mean, it's good, and it's crazy, because, like, technically, like, after working those night shifts, like, my sleep schedule's been, like, kind of fucked up, in a way, to the point where one day I went to work off, well, I guess because I took a nap beforehand, but I genuinely got, like, 2 hours of sleep. And I functioned, like, good at work, so, you know, it's, like, kind of an asterisk, because, like, it's technically, like, if we include the nap and stuff, then it's, like, okay, it's, like, 5 hours, but, like, you know, it's crazy, that thing was crazy. Hey, finally back. How'd it go? I didn't think it would take that long. It went well. A lot happened. Have you guys already been to the mine? Oh yeah, that was a milk run. They were content ahead of time. They were ready to move pretty much the instant we arrived. We got back real quick too. We were, however, attacked by bizarre monsters on the way back. We were just discussing them with Ina. Weird monsters. Yes, things which appeared from the fog and melted back into it upon defeat. Fog beast, one could say. That's like just the same as the ones we fought. You showed up at the farm too? Figures. You guys get hurt? Well, we're okay, but that look can't mean anything good. It sounds like something happened. Can you give us a report? Of course. Sheriff's already explained what transpired at the farm. I see. Damn, just a moment too late. The fault lies with me. If we'd gone there a bit faster, we'd have apprehended the suspect. No, it's my fault, really, Sheriff. I'm the one who wasn't able to get it together fast enough. I don't think it's anyone's to blame, really. From the sign of things, it seems like you were lured into a trap. A trap? Yes, think about it. You heard the sound of the bell the moment you stepped into the farm. The fog beasts were waiting for you, and the front door was locked. It sounded as though it was set up so that you couldn't make it in time. Wait, you think it was deliberate? Like, finding Tio and everything? Quite. In fact, when combined with the coma cases we know of so far, I'd say our woman in black is very clever. She specifically moved ahead of you to put people you knew and wanted to protect to sleep. It seems like we're really taunted now. I guess. It's so weird, though. I have no idea who this woman could be. And I mean, I'm upset and kinda scared, but she hasn't really taunted us the same way the others did. Yo, I'm back. That's not Father Kevin. Huh? Ridge? Oh, Ridge, you were in that group up to Gransel. Yeah, I left Gransel this morning and just got back. But man, what the heck's going on? The fog's getting thicker and now there's soldiers patrolling the city. Quite a bit has happened since last night. Ryan and the team explained the events to Ridge. Whoa, sounds like I missed a lot. Guess I picked a bad time to take a hike, sorry. That's okay, with the passenger ship stopped, we gotta keep travelers safe too. And we hardly have time to take those kinds of jobs ourselves. Thank you for your help on that front, Ridge. Yeah, no problem. Though, hey, back up a step. You said something about the sound of a bell, right? That's like something you heard from the fog, yeah? Yes, that's about right. We don't know why it's being rung, though. Ridge, it looks like this, rings a bell, if you'll forgive the expression. Kinda. The thing is, I was coming up to Liz Highway just now, right? I could have sworn I heard the sound of a bell as I was passing along. What? Rich, where exactly did you hear it? This could be vital. Whoa, give me a sec. Oh, you know, this would make sense because I think in the trailer she does have, like, a pair of bells, like small bells in her hand. I think it was just after I left the Garoon Gate. So it must have come from inside Mistwald. Well, that makes sense. Mistwald. That's the forest to the southeast of the city, yes? First I thought there might be someone there, so I called out in the direction of the sound. I didn't get any answer though, so I figured I must have imagined it until you mentioned it. Sorry, I was supposed to pause before the it. I wonder if it was wrong intentionally, knowing their support would reach us. In other words, a taunt. Sons of a... Shara, what do you... Sorry, I accidentally pressed X. I think she said, Shara, what do you think about this? What is this? Yo, I'm back. Me sending a message in this chat after being gone for 2 hours while I got goon sessions 72, 73, and 74 of the day out of the way. Damn. Dang, I don't even want to know how much the goon sessions are in a day. There's so obviously a trap that there may as well hang a sign on it, but we've got no choice to leap into it anyway. There's a taunt we'll have to answer. Please form a party which is doing the research in the terms. Bink, bink. Bink.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Alright, I guess to Mistwall it is. Now I take a shit between each one. Damn. I mean, that's good for your colon, I guess. Or for your digestive tract that you're shitting out, like, stuff. I don't know. Well, actually, I mean, it depends on how... Never mind, I'm not even gonna entertain and get into more detail about this. We'll leave it at whatever. We'll leave it at that. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, these self-destructing motherfuckers. Seriously?
We did it!
You can tell it's just great. Not gonna happen. Magic sideways from chest, huh? What the fuck is that?
Prepare to meet your doom!
Boom. Damn, Tita. Crazy. Again, why does it affect us and not them? What's our friendly fire there? Ignore that 2-minute pause, or like 30-second pause, leave me alone. Don't judge me, leave me alone.
99.
What these self-destructing modifiers can't I fancy when all leave? Okay, let's see here. Oh, chest. Drink. Mute. Looking inside the back of the chest, you see a tiny handwritten note that you didn't notice previously. It reads, "Please do not take." It's too late for that now. Okay, no, it isn't just up here. What the heck? Oh, this corner over here. Nothing. What is mind you? I'm sleeping because it's a plot relevant in the story. I hope they actually plays and listen to the game for you guys. Like I said, for all the games when I fall asleep. Leave me alone again, by the way. Sorry, it happened again. 3 more minutes, I swear I'll make it. I won't. Probably. Nah, I won't. Trust me, I just gotta lock in. That's not hardly that's 50 seconds. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, it's still in Tita.
Scary.
Just smells. Oh, you bastard! Oh, I see. Okay, all this time my controller was not fully connected to my PC, so that's cool.
Take that. Enjoy the show.
Now hold on, trust. We got 50 seconds left. Oh no, it's a mimic. We're about to wait. No, false alarm. Just hold. Yeah, okay, that's on me. You know what? We're gonna do that real quick. So much I really didn't want to fight that enemy, and I was hoping there was a chest around here. There was not, anyway. God, fuck. I was hoping there wasn't a cutscene when I entered here. Wait, hold up. Hey, 2-hour stream. There we go. Sorry, Estelle. Damn. It's already dark and hard to see here. It'll verge on the unnavigable if we don't pay attention now. Lose focus but for a moment and you'll be lost forever. Let's keep a close eye on our compass. So outside your house will be outside for 2 years. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna obviously be it for tonight. This is me stopping due to being tired and fatigued, so you know, that's how it is. So next stream should be not tomorrow, definitely. Should be Wednesday, and Wednesday should be normal long length stream. So fingers crossed for that. And probably trying to be wide awake for 3. Oh my god, yeah, no, don't even remind me. Yeah, it's probably gonna end up happening. Like literally, it's usually is until 2 o'clock. So I'm like, oh, let me see who's working today, and I see who's on the work schedule. But okay, let me shut up and get out here so I can try to at least sleep like a good person, like a good boy, I guess. All right. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you all on Wednesday or maybe tomorrow if I'm not tired, because I'll get good sleep tonight, maybe. But probably most likely Wednesday. Tomorrow would be good though, because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, but we'll see. All right, y'all. Bye.